Welcome back to One Consciousness. Today is actually a very, very important day energetically, which I will talk about later on in the video. But suffice to say that the horse's message comes at a very, very relevant and appropriate time for that shift in energy. So taking their messages, they always come across as being quite simple in nature, their messages. But actually, if you work with them energetically, you will feel them penetrating into all the layers of your psyche and penetrating further and further into those layers and through to your soul. So these are the messages that we get when we're working with nature, with our animals, when we tune in with our guides. The messages from the horses on this video, they all help you to tune in energetically to get through to your soul. And as I said, those messages are often very simple messages, but they can go so deep that when you start working with them, you soon realize that everything, the way you look at everything, it starts to change and change in a very fundamental way that's hard to explain until you experience it for yourself. So what they are always helping us to do is to work with our intuition, to not look at the logical side, but to work with those messages, the intuitive insights that we get through. So yes, we are all part of the oneness, but the insights that we get and how we work within that oneness is all completely unique. And they want us to trust ourselves and be discerning around our intuition. And that is what their message is talking about today. So let's move on to that message. So they showed me a vision this time of a beam of light coming down onto the house. And that beam of light, they were saying there's information in there that's coded. And coded in this particular case for me specifically, but you will all have your own beams of light coming down with those coded messages, which are individually for you. So they're asking us to connect in once or twice daily now as everything is speeding up in the universe. All the energetic changes are coming so fast now. It's hard to keep up, but they want us to rest and relax and tune in as well once or twice daily. So there will be visions that I'm receiving, but others will receive other symbols that are significant for them. It's all moving forward, always steadily as well, they say, even though it's fast, but with strength in its drive and in its mission. There will be catastrophe and catastrophic events going on around us, as we're all seeing at the moment, events happening all around us. So they're asking us to keep calm for now. And it's not the time to lose our tempers. So go within, they say, and be calm. And always ask for the message that is being shown to you. The stars and planets have many, many messages for us. Converse with them, they say, in the night sky. And feel their messages coming in to you directly from that night sky. They also talk here about the law of attraction and not the commercialized law of attraction, she's saying, but the one that is definitely being played out now. And when I ask them what they mean, they say in simple terms, we are going to be drawn to work with the vibrations from specific stars, planets, and constellations. And it doesn't matter if you have the traditional knowledge, they're saying, so the knowledge that comes through from other humans and gurus, etc., about what these planets and stars signify. Again, what they are asking is that we all work intuitively in our own way, directly with these insights and the messages that they are asking us to listen to train ourselves further energetically, and to trust, above all, what our own intuition is picking up. Discerning what is real for us and what is noise, and then feeling into the pure knowledge that will be transmitted to us, she says, intuitively. And if it isn't clear, move away energetically and work in another way with it. But keep practicing discernment for what is for you and what is not. It doesn't matter what type of information comes through. It doesn't need to be sieved through your logic brain. It is there for you intuitively, coming into your heart, into your soul. Your heart and soul will decipher it for you. Maybe not straight away, but it will come to you when you need to know it. So they're asking you to trust and surrender to the process. What are these light beams that are coming through to us directly and individually? And they say that they are not a known phenomenon. They cannot at this stage, she says, be scientifically proven. But the coding is very individual. It comes through the oneness, the one consciousness. Each coding is very specific, and it links up with its receptor counterpart in your soul and activates from there. So I was asking, do we need to be consciously aware of the message? Not necessarily, but some of you will be. Those also who are consciously working at this level and higher dimensions in the ascension process will be very aware that their whole way of being is changing and transcending at a deep, profound, infinite level. So they spoke before of the plasma integrations in previous videos. And these, they say, have been working through your body energetically. At that point, I went to connect in with my horse, where I link in with both my heart to her heart. And at that point, with that link, she blew it up energetically. So it was vast and expansive, that link, looking nothing like it used to look before when we were connecting in that way. So it expanded the magnetic field of the connection in every direction, working through our bodies energetically, showing the power of these connections that we all have with nature, with our animals, with everything surrounding us in the universe. What they're saying is, this is for me and for others that this resonates with too. There won't be much time to do this. We need the focus on your work for everyone that is doing this work right now. And each of you individually will know what that work is that they are asking you to do. And to tune in. Those instructions are coming from the universe very directly and very specifically now as to what it is that we all need to be doing. Everybody will know for them what that is. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this message comes at such a hugely important time today, the 19th of November 2024, when Pluto has now moved into Aquarius. It's been transitioning backwards and forwards for a while, but now it is going permanently into Aquarius today for the next 20 years or so. So this signifies the movement from the top-down hierarchy that we have been in and experiencing, and that Pluto has been transforming for the past 20 odd years, or since 2008 actually. And now it's moved into Aquarius, where there will be many events happening as we move forwards. But the one that the horses are going to be functioning through and concentrating the energy on is our levels of consciousness will be rising exponentially throughout this time. So it's a tremendously exciting time for all of us as to what that is going to mean. And as we work with nature, we work with our animals, all of us will see the differences and the transformations and what we can see and envision with our minds now. Our hearts and souls understand that. And everything will be helping to bring a more expansive view and being in the world, that transcension, that word that they've brought through many times in videos, that transcension into another reality that we will all be experiencing over the next 20 years. So with that, I will leave their message with you for this week, and I hope that resonates with you. And I would love to hear all your experiences with your animals, with nature, and what that has meant for you personally along this journey. Feel free to message me directly or to put your messages in below. With that, we look forward to speaking to you again very soon.